You know, with only 2.5 weeks left in this year, I thought for sure there's absolutely no way I'm going to see a movie that's worse than Rootwood or maybe Ghosts in a Graveyard. Sadly, that's not the case. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. Okay, so tonight we're talking about a movie called Crypsis, or Crypsis, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, doesn't matter. Anyways, it just came out December 17th. I was excited, excited to finally watch this movie. I mean, it's a creature feature. I mean, just the poster alone, you know, looks like a guy in a suit, which I was stoked for because I love practical effects. And you know, I sat down and watched this movie, and as soon as the opening title sequence with Uncorked came on the screen, I just shook my head. I thought, oh fuck. It's almost as bad as when they flash the sci-fi logo in front of a fucking movie nowadays with Uncorked. You know, as soon as that banner comes across, it's more chance than not that you're gonna sit down and watch a bad movie. And I'll tell you, this movie is not without hope. You know what I mean? Like my opening segment there with the Rootwood. I mean, I could easily sit here and pick this movie apart. No problem at all. Okay, like honestly, this is not a good movie. Okay, and I'll get into why. And I mean, if you think I'm over exaggerating, then go watch it. I always say, no matter what I say about a movie, whether it's good, bad, whatever, go watch the movie and make your own judgment, and then you can see if I'm right or wrong, or if you agree with me, or see if I'm exaggerating. This is the point in case here too. Go seriously, watch this movie, rent it, you know, give these guys their dues. I'm sure they worked hard on it, but my biggest question for this movie is why the fuck was this movie made into a full-length feature? And I'll get to that in a minute. Let me get the synopsis and the other bullshit out of the way first. So first of all, it's written and directed by Paul Anthony Rogers. This is his first full-length movie. He's done a bunch of short films. It doesn't even matter who's in it. Whatever. Okay, so let me read the synopsis and then we can get going on this thing. A group of friends make a bet to see who can survive camping on an island for a night. Unbeknownst to them, a strange creature lurks throughout the night, terrorizing their every move, and sound is their biggest enemy. Okay, listen, I'm just pointing out the obvious here. I was pissed off with this movie. It's 80 minutes long, okay, and the first 5 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes of this movie are good. I was actually involved. I was excited. The opening credit scenes are amazing. I thought, fuck, this has got like a creep show-esque kind of a style going here with the cartoony, you know, opening credits and the opening monologue. And I thought, okay, this is cool. And then a bunch of the guys sitting in the bar, you know, and I mean, the idea of what they're doing is fucking kind of stupid. I mean, one guy bets, you know, 5 of his buddies that they can stay on this deserted island overnight, and whoever wins the bet gets all this money. I'm thinking, okay, it's kind of stupid, but whatever. You know what I mean? And then I'll give this movie the ending of it, even though the ending wasn't very good, okay? But, you know, the ending of this movie is like maybe 5 minutes. So we've got 10 minutes at the beginning, and we've got 5 minutes at the end, okay? And that's it. The rest of this movie, and I hate to say this, is fucking terrible, okay? All it is, and I mean, I'm not giving any spoilers here. Maybe I am, I don't know. All the rest of this movie is, okay, from 10 minutes in to the final 5 minutes, is these fucking guys on this deserted island split up into 2 groups, and all they do is fucking argue and yell and scream and walk around this fucking island. And that's it. You know what I mean? I mean, you throw a creature in there, okay, and that is pretty much the only thing that saves this movie. Now, I don't know, I'm going to assume that they had a 0 budget on this movie. They may not have. I don't know the budget. I couldn't find one, and I don't fucking care, okay? That's no excuse. I have seen so many fucking micro-budgeted movies that are worth talking about, and then stuff like this comes along. Like, the creature in this is fucking awesome. I'll give him that much, okay? It almost looks like they knew somebody who was like an effects guy or you know, the creature designer for the movie The Descent, because that's exactly what this fucking creature looks like. And I'm not giving spoilers because it's right there in the fucking poster, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to watch this movie, to see what this motherfucker looks like. So there's lots of creature in this, okay? But it's so terribly acted, and this movie is so fucking annoying. Like, it's like 65 minutes of these guys whining and crying and fucking arguing with each other, and just the stupid fucking lines that they're like, it's beyond annoying. Okay, so I mean, if you watch this movie, and again I'm saying, please watch this movie and see if I'm exaggerating, okay? The first 10 minutes is good, okay? As soon as they hit the island, forget it. I guarantee you'll have a fucking hard time. Even I, at one point, and I have to review this movie, was going to shut this movie off because the meat of this movie is so fucking terrible. It's public school at best, and I've said this about a bunch of others, like Rootwood. It's just walking around the bush, just being annoying and arguing. Like, if that's the best you can come up with, then don't make the fucking movie. I'm so sick. Listen, when I do reviews, okay, and I've been around for a while. I know I only have 2,000 subs, and thank you to all 2,000, by the way. But this is my third time on YouTube, okay? I have another channel that's still up that I don't use anymore. And then my old channel got taken down like a year and a half ago, okay? So this is my third go around here, and I still don't know why my channel was taken down. But anyways, so I've been doing this a while, okay? So I have talked to a ton of producers and directors who contact me after I talk about their movie. In fact, I just had a director and a producer contact me when I did the Shasta Triangle, okay? And they were explaining, because I was kind of saying the movie was okay, but the effects were bad, you know what I mean? And I spoke to them, you know what I mean, about the director and the producer, and you know, they were trying to explain it. And I've had a ton of other, you know what I mean, like producers and directors, and they all say the same thing: small budget, small budget. And I get it, and that's what video on demand and low budget movies are about. But when you have this type of movie, and a lot of those movies don't have the type of creature prosthetics that this movie has. I mean, this creature in this movie looks fucking awesome. This is a big budget looking monster, okay, in this, and it's just, it's so hard to accept it because the rest of this movie is fucking terrible. Like, I'm asking, and I've said this with Rootwood, you know what I mean? And a lot of these guys won't answer me, and I want to know why. Like the director, Paul Rogers, okay, why would you not? I mean, like I said, you got a good 10 minutes and you've got I'll give you the ending, okay? Even though the ending was not very good, but I'll give you the last 5 minutes and you've got this killer fucking creature. Why drown us with this mundane bullshit 60 minutes running around a bush? There's no gore in this movie. There's a couple of like skeleton dummies that are, like, there's absolutely no gore. They show no gore when the creature kills a couple of these guys. It's nothing. It's like a total. Why would you not make this another short film and shop it around? Making this a feature-length film, knowing you have what you have, makes absolutely no sense to me, and I'm dying to hear why. You know what I mean? Like, look at Mama. Look at Lights Out. Okay, I could sit here and rhyme off 20 other movies. Look at Code 8. Okay, maybe that's not the best example because that had a pretty big budget. But I mean, there's tons of like short films, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, made on low budget, like zero budget, that get made into picked up in big budget movies. This has that potential, but it's the 60 minutes of filler in an 80-minute movie that just fucking ruin it. Like, people are going to be shutting this movie off 20 minutes into it because it's so fucking terrible in this mid part, and I don't understand why. It's just like a huge opportunity lost. That's all it is. They make the bet, right? That's all it is. 5 friends agree to this bet to go on this deserted island and camp there overnight, and whoever gets the most footed, which is fucking retarded. I know what they're trying to do. I don't want to give the ending away, but anyways, you know, they go on there and then that's it. The next 60 minutes is just them being annoying, yelling and screaming. They're getting chased by this creature, and it's the worst fucking chase scenes I've ever seen in my life. Like, What? So anyways, I don't want to fucking drag this out. I'm asking the question why. You know what I mean? This movie makes no fucking sense to me. It should have been a short film. I mean, it easily could have been a 15-minute, maybe 20-minute, and even that might have been too long. A 15-minute short film and then shop that around. Somebody for sure would have picked this fucking thing up. You know what I mean? But to make this into an 80-minute movie, like, no, no, wow, what an opportunity lost, man. And sorry if that's insulting, but give me a fucking break. Watch this movie. Seriously, go spend the $4 or $5, whatever it is, to rent it, and just watch this movie. And please tell me if you disagree with what I'm saying after you've watched this. I mean, my God, the 60 minutes is just, I honestly wanted to shut this film off, but I couldn't because I knew I had to finish it to the fucking end so I could review it. So the creature looks fucking killer. The opening fucking 5 minutes is awesome, and it actually has a creep show feel to it. I mean, honestly, you could make this 20 minutes and shop it around. It could easily be a creep show fucking episode. Absolutely it could. Not a fucking standalone movie though. No fucking way. Like, why? I don't get it, man. 10, 15-minute short film, bang, done. Somebody will pick it up. Killer looking fucking creature, but opportunity lost. Wow. God damn it. I was disappointed with this movie. But still better than Rootwood, because Rootwood's a piece of shit, and only 2 people upvoted this. 2 people gave it a 10 out of 10. So I don't know who it was, but what the fuck are you watching? Okay, but the rest of the votes on this for the user rating are pretty accurate. So anyways, okay, so to give it a rating, I don't know, I would probably give it like a 3, maybe a 3.5. You know what I mean? The creature looked fucking killer, like I said, but my God, what an opportunity lost. It's really bummed me out, man. I was excited to see this flick, and anyways, I'm done. Just go see it. If you're involved in this movie, I want to know why. Okay, you can call me names, you can email me and tell me I'm a dumbass. I don't give a fuck, whatever. I mean, the proof is here in your movie. I want to know why this was not just made into a short film. This would be fucking killer. There's so many good short films on YouTube that get picked up, or Vimeo, that get picked up into feature-length films. Why, if you had no budget, would you make this and just ruin any chance of that? Listen, if you want to see a fucking people getting chased around on a deserted island in some forest by a fucking monster, go watch Sweetheart, okay? That's a good fucking movie, and it's done properly. Okay, this movie is just, it just fails miserably, and the acting is fucking terrible. So anyways, guys, Crypsis, please go watch this movie though, and then come back and, hey, try and prove me wrong. Just opportunity lost, man. It's just a shame. So anyways, let me know what you think, guys, and yeah, until next time, stay scared.